Hello everyone, welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. My name is Karen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Central New Jersey, and we're going to make a card today. We're going to use some new products. I don't know if anybody saw yesterday, I guess it was, I had gone live and opened my box of goodies. And I couldn't wait to dig in and start playing with some of the stuff. How's everyone doing today? All right. I'm going to get started. You jump in, say hi, let me know where you're from. We are going to use the Cup of Tea bundle today. Hi, Jillian. Thanks for joining. We're going to use the Cup of Tea bundle. Actually, the whole suite. We're using the Cup of Tea stamp set, the teacup dies, and I'm using the, what's it called? Tea Boutique Designer Series paper for today's card. We're going to get started. So I am starting with a panel of Orchid Oasis, which is 4 inches by 11. So it's a little smaller. It's not your normal 4 1/4, and it's going to be going onto another base. That's why this one's a little smaller. It is, I already pre-scored it. It's scored at 2 inches, 3 3/4, 7 1/4, and 9 inches. Okay, so when you're scoring it, you can put it in your excuse me. I don't know if this is gonna reach. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining. You could put it in the trimmer, and you can score it at the 2 inches, the 3 3/4, and then you could turn it around and score again at the 2 and 3 3/4, because it's the same amount on each side. Okay. We're just going to give it a little fold. Where's my... So it's actually kind of like a gatefold. And I just realized I forgot to cut 2 panels of DSP. I did get some of this stuff cut, but okay. So that's how it's, like I said, I wanted to do a simple fold because I was more excited about playing with all my goodies. The only thing is, like I said, I forgot to cut 1 panel of, or actually 2 pieces of DSP. And I'm just going to look real quick. I'll ask your opinion once I pull a couple out. Alright, so I'm going to have to cut a couple things live. Okay, so there's your fold. Then I already pre-cut all the other panels. We have, I did the teapots, which I have 2 of these. They're going to go on either end. So I'm going to adhere them. Have you gotten your stuff yet, Jillian? I think the Orchid Oasis is my favorite. It's... The only way I can describe it is a dark periwinkle. And I love periwinkle, so which is a purpley blue. Yeah, and I have to tell you, I have to be honest, I wasn't sure about the green. I'm still not. You know, I'm still undecided. But for some reason, when I put it with this, I really liked it. So. I'm just not a real green person. But this one here, it's growing on me. And I've only had it for 2 days now, because my order came yesterday. So it's growing on me. I haven't really played much with the ink or the blends. I haven't done anything with those yet. I had a class last night, so I didn't quite have time. Which color? The green or the orchid, Jillian? Okay, and then I have another, this is another design of the paper that's going to go on the inside. All these measurements are going to be on my blog, because these are 1.5 by 3 3 3/4. The other ones, these were 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm just going to, everything will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com. So there'll be all the measurements, directions, along with a link to my Facebook video and my YouTube video. Oh, okay, Jillian. I'm thinking the green. I'm like, oh, okay, that was different. Yeah, I like the orchid. Like I said, it doesn't, to me, I think orchids, I don't think this color. It's a dark periwinkle to me. That's what I just keep calling it. All right, so we're going to adhere these on this. And then we'll adhere these right to the inside of the card base. So you'll see these when the card is open. I was trying to stick to the same design. I actually, if I have a big enough piece, because I was cutting this one up, I may use this on the outside. I just completely forgot about cutting the other pieces. Okay. Turn it over, give it a good press. So there you go. Nice and simple. Now, this is going to get mounted on a panel of the parakeet party. It's going to go just like this. We want a border on the top and bottom, and these were the 2 pieces I forgot to cut. Actually, let me cut. Let me see how big of a piece I need. I cannot believe I forgot that. So I need a piece that's going to be 1 inch. This, where this is going to go. Okay, so now you get to see me really. All right, so it's 1 inch in. So I need a piece that's 3/4 of an inch. So I was going to use something different. I was going to use this one. I think I'm going to use this one here. Because I do have a piece. Actually, this piece might. Nope, that one's not tall enough. So we'll use this one here. I don't want to use too many different DSPs. So they need to be 3/4 of an inch by, because I need 1 inch on either side. So we'll come in 3/4 And we'll make it, it's 4 1/4, so we'll make it 4. Those real quick. And these are, I said, by 4, so we're going to cut these together. And I'm not going to put a mat on these. We'll be okay without the mat for the outside piece. Okay, so we adhere these 2 panels on either side here. Actually, after looking through everything, I'm probably going to go in and place another small order, because there were a few things that I missed out on that I really wanted. Did you get your catalog yet, Jillian? Oh, I know everybody was posting today that their catalogs were arriving in the mail. Mine still, I mean, I got the catalog because of doing on tour, but I did not get the one that they mailed out. Okay. Now I can adhere this to the center like that. And again, we're going to use the multi-purpose liquid glue just on the back piece, just to hold it in place. You got it today? My mail still hasn't come, but our mail here in Somerville sometimes is really slow. Actually, I'm gonna be out of the camera view, I think, for a little bit. I just want to make sure I'm getting it right where I have to. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had the sides lined up, and then I can move it to make sure it's straight. This side is down a little bit. Come on. There we go. There. So that's really all with the card. I'm just going to fix it up a little bit. I pre-cut. I have an inner liner. I pre-cut the teacup and the detailed teacup. And I cheated. I put the adhesive sheet on the back, only because I really didn't want to fuss with the glue. I have enough glue on my fingers already. So I'm just going to try to get this off like that. And this fits. That thing is very sticky. Fits perfectly as like an outline then. I'm trying to stay in the camera without covering it up. Make sure before I press down. Yep. So it makes a nice little outline on the teacup, and it's completely glued down without the glue squashing everywhere. Oops. Then I did one part. I'm going to do the other piece. I'm making the tea bag, so I'm going to stamp the tea bag itself in the parakeet party. And I am going to have to go off and cut this. And then I'm going to stamp the sentiment inside in the Orchid Oasis. And I have It's Time for Tea to stamp inside. And I did try this. Well, I held them next to each other and they fit perfectly. I got to try to get it as straight as possible. Not bad. All right, and then I've got, these are the tea dies, so I cut the cup out of the Orchid Oasis and the detailed one. This is the detailed one that I cut out of the Parakeet Party, and I'm going to use this tea bag. These are for, you got a half a lemon, the flowers that are in, you got this grouping of flowers, I should say, right here. Where's the other one? This flower here, we'll cut this out. Then you have the lemon, so you can have stamp it and cut that, or have the detailed. And then these will cut this little sprig out, and this one will cut this one. So I haven't played with that yet. All right, and we're gonna try to get this lined up, and I'm using a piece of Post-it note tape just to hold it in place, because my first one moved a little bit once I had it in place. All right, I'm just going to go cut it real quick. My cutting machine is off to the side. All right, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to adhere these together, but obviously you need a little string or something. So I was going to use just white. I actually had a piece of baker's twine out. So what do you think? The baker's twine, or should I use a piece of the new ribbon to attach for this coming out of the cup? Hi Kim, thanks for joining. Hi Renice, thank you for joining. So which one you think? The white baker's twine or the ribbon? It's just going to hold the tea bag, or the little tea. You're a sucker for sparkle. All right, I mean, I only need a small piece, just enough to hold the little tag, tea tag. Actually, I'm going to cut it big enough. I'd rather have it a little. This ribbon is so nice. It's so soft. All right, so what I'm going to do is with a glue dot, and then I will glue them together. I'm just going to put a glue dot to hold the ribbon for half a second. And then I'm actually going to put liquid, I'm going to try to put liquid glue. I wanted the label just to be floating. So that's why I did a double-sided one. And then I'll just glue it on the back of the cup, which I'm going to put on the front. And I think I'm just going to go like that, and it'll still float a little bit. Oh, don't even tell me I made the ribbon too short. Okay, I might have to do it off to this side. I don't know. I always put my tea bag through the handle. Okay, we're going to use a little glue dot there. And then this is going to get adhered right to the front. And the glue, I put it right in the perfect spot, so it'll be on this side. I'm just going to get used to, I'm out of them here. I only have 2 left on this one. All right, so we're going to put dimensionals on this side. Put one more. Oops. We're just going to put this right like that. Before I press down, I want to, yep, glue, the dimensionals are all on the back. So that's it. Just have to, see that tea bag's just going to float. I could put a glue dot to hold it in place, but do the inside real quick. So this one is, I believe, yep, 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. And I am going to get my scrap paper, and I'm going to stamp the teacup on the bottom, the detailed one, because I want to color in the little sprigs. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate that. So we're just going to stamp it just like that, and I will stamp the sentiment. I think I take care of yourself. So I'll stamp the sentiment, and then I will color the little sprigs in. And we're going to stamp that in the Orchid Oasis. We've got ink on the block, so you know what that means. It means the ink will end up somewhere else. And being it's a photopolymer, I can kind of see that it's straight. I really like this color. And then I'm just going to get my, which I did not have out. I think I'm going to start with the light to see if how I like it. And then I'm going to go to the dark. I like the dark better because there's not really any much blending to do here. It's just coloring the leaves. And then we'll adhere this to, just half a second to dry, adhere this to a, you have this set coming? Well, don't forget, Jolene, you gotta share it under my post on my Facebook page. This is not starting. There we go. An off day with my Stampin' Seal today. Okay, so I'm just going to adhere this to another mat. And I already have in mind who I want to send this card to. It's probably going to be, you know, make it into a Mother's Day card because it just seemed fitting. I'm going to put that right in the center. Give it a good press. See, I really do like these colors together. I didn't think I was gonna. Put that. There you go. And do the envelope real quick, and we'll be done. Oh, actually, no. I did have a couple of these. I wanted to put the fresh freesia because this was fresh freesia, and I didn't have any of the in color, the new in color jewels. I think I want the smaller one. I'm gonna put these on the just on the tea bag or tea, whatever this thing is called, the tea paper. You know what? I think I'm just going to put the one. I usually put three, excuse me, 3 jewels, but I think I'm just going to put the one today. All right. Just enough to give it a little sparkle. I may end up putting a little glue dot on the back to hold that tag in place. All right. We're going to decorate the envelope real quick. Stamp the teacup on the front. This time I'm going to stamp it on this side. I'm just going to put something inside the envelope so that I don't, ink doesn't bleed through. We're going to put this on. It'll have half a second to dry while I'm coloring that, and then I'll cut this. Make sure that my teapots are going the right way. Color the little leaves in, and we'll give it a little trim. We're going to color the leaves if I can get this open. Jeez. I decide when I'm done. I may end up coloring the cup in, but I'm not going to do it live. You don't need to sit and watch me color this whole cup in. Just to make it match a little better. Give this a little trim and we'll be all finished. Hi Karen, thanks for joining. Hey Donna. You like the green nails, Donna? That's what I kept saying last night at the class. I have the green. My daughter liked it and we ordered it the one day, and when I saw this color come out, and I'm like, oh God, I guess I have that color. So if I could not do all my nails in that color. Okay, so there you have my messy area here. The envelope and my little fun fold. Like I said, it was just simple. It's just like it's a gatefold card, but it's a little smaller on the backing. And then I just have my little teacup. So there. If you have any questions, let me know. If you do make this card, it will be posted. Mine will be posted on my Facebook page on Friday morning. And if you make it, I would love for you to, in the comments, post your card, because I like to see how everybody's come out. Hi, Kiko. Thank you for joining. Hi, Barbara. Thank you. All right. I will plan on being back next week, same time, next Wednesday at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, you have any questions, please contact me. Everything will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com. And if I can help you with anything else, just let me know. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.